What's good? It's your boy Big Set FHOH and I see. Today we finna unpack Beautiful so that you can see everything that I have in Beautiful, everything that I keep in Beautiful. This is the stuff that stays in my motorcycle 24/7. Alright? I know y'all ain't on here yet. I'm trying to wait on y'all to get on here. So just stay tuned. Who we got? Alright, what we got? Y'all got me? So, again, today I'm finna unpack Beautiful. I'm finna go get Beautiful. I'm finna unpack her. I'm finna show you this is the stuff that I keep in Beautiful 24/7. It stays on the bike all the time. This is my Yonda Ready kit. Y'all stay right here. I'll be right back.
More than you should. And that ain't right.
Setting off the alarm. All right, what's good, man? I'm back. The alarm will go off in just a second. Hold on. What up with it, Edward? So, today, this is Beautiful. As y'all see, I just pulled her up, fresh out the garage, the other garage. And we finna unpack Blue and let y'all see what I keep inside of Blue. Hold on. Wait for the truck alarm to go off. Hold on. There ain't no alarm. Oh, there you go. All right, so we done. All right, alarm is off. We back. So, like I told you guys, this is the Yonda unpack or pack video. This is the stuff that I keep on Beautiful 24/7. All right. Basically, if you keep your motorcycle packed with all of the essentials, you don't have to worry about that. On my motorcycle, I have the tour pack, which I use for my my local. I ain't gonna say local. Be careful of the cord and the thing. I use that for my. Go tell your auntie to go around to the front door. Open the front door and leave her keys. I'll park her truck when I get done. Everything you finna see on my motorcycles, I keep on my motorcycle, and I don't worry about it. I keep everything in this bag over here. So I'm gonna see if I can switch you guys to this camera over here. And this bag right here, my right saddle bag, it just stays packed. I never unpack it. I go through there. If I use something, I put it back. And I'm gonna let you see all that I have in there. Some of the stuff I have, I actually don't need. I have it for maybe somebody else that I'm riding with that may need, as far as tools, etc., whatnot. But on my bike is set up. I have the tour pack. I have the chop tour pack. This is the chop tour pack, the medium. For sometimes when you go to Harley Davidson, they say what you want: the small, which is the razor, medium, which is the chop, and then you got the large tour pack. That's the large tour pack is the one that you can keep helmets in. You can't put a full face helmet in this one. It's not tall enough, but you can keep your. I only wear a full face helmet, so we don't even know. But today we're gonna unpack Beautiful. All right, let's see what we got. Always remember too. Another thing is, anytime I'm on the road, I keep my saddlebags locked. If you're ever riding, you're ever on the road, make sure your saddlebags are locked. The old bikes had a tendency of, and I say old bikes, the older bikes, they had a tendency of whenever sometimes if your saddlebag was packed, you hit a bump. That bump will cause your saddlebag to pop open. But if you keep it locked, that's like an extra layer of security to make sure that the saddlebag doesn't pop open. Y'all, let's see if I can transfer you all around here. What up, Wayne? Come on, man. You can always come get it, bro. I trust and believe that. You can always get blue, man. I ain't got no problem with you come getting the blue. They said, oh, you know what? I'm going to use this. Hold on. I got something. My faithful chair. Now, I've done this video before, but somebody else requested it again. So let me see. Can y'all see? Y'all can kind of see that. Y'all can see. I had an air shock to blow out on the. Okay, I may need to carry an extra shock watch. If you got air shocks, listen. I'm gonna say this: air shocks are not made for highway. They're not made for traveling. Your air shocks, most of the old systems, and I'm not sure if they've come up with a new system, but most of your old system air ride air shocks, they're made for show. They're made to get to where you're going, lay it down for show. But if you're going to be doing constant riding, air shocks always go out. I've seen too many bikes on the side of the road because the shock done busted, the bike that laid all the way down. On the who is that? Okay, James. I appreciate you, James. I appreciate you, man. Much love to you for sure. Um, I've seen so many bikes on the side of the road with air shocks. Now again, those are not my preferences. If you got air shocks or air ride or whatever, enjoy it. But kind of be careful if you're gonna get some Yonda. And we all know what's the definition of Yonda. Everybody know the definition of Yonda. Anybody, y'all been following me long enough. What is the definition of Yonda? Anybody? What we got? Silent assassin. What's up with it? What is the definition of Yonda? Somebody tell me the definition of Yonda before I go on the back. There it is right there. One way. My man ATL Hot Wheels, I appreciate you, baby. Hey, shout out to my man ATL Hot Wheels, man. The definition of Yonda is 800 miles or better going one way, not round trip. Going one way. See, because this is the thing about 800 miles. You could be geeked up, you could be hyped up, you could be everything. But once you cross over 800 miles going one way, either you're going to keep going, it's going to be hard to turn around. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to turn around and go back home with 800 miles. That's at least a 2-day trip for the average rider. Now, me, I can do 800, turn around and come back and do 1,600 in 24 hours. I can. You know, I'm exceptional like that. No disrespect to none of y'all, but I'm super exceptional like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. Don't worry about it. One day you'll get there. Keep hope alive and you'll get 1,600 in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Just don't worry about it. All right. Let's unpack this bag, man. Now, again, when getting Yonda, I keep my tour pack empty. I need to get something so you guys can see me. All right, I get on my knees. Okay. When getting Yonda, you want to make sure that while you're on the road, you don't have to go in and out of your saddlebags. So this saddlebag, like I told you, my right saddlebag I use strictly for the emergency stuff on my bike. Everything in this saddlebag right here is emergency. Everything you're gonna see as I unpack it. My left saddlebag is totally empty. In that saddlebag, I normally keep like stuff that I'm not gonna need until I get to my final destination. But let's just say I'm gonna be on the road for 3, 4, 5 days. Between my tour pack and between this bag right here that I have a bag that goes on the back seat right here, like a passenger bag. That's where I keep all the stuff that if I need it on the daily, I go in there. So I never try to go in and out of my saddlebags. You want to limit yourself from going in and out of your saddlebags, strictly because the more you go in your saddlebags, the more things can fall out, the more things can come loose, the more things that can happen. What up with it? Thank you, everybody. Showing me love, man. So, again, always remember when you're packing Yonda, you don't even want to really go in and out of your tour pack, but the way that I pack, I use my tour pack to secure some of the stuff that I will need. Like, you know, I might even have my it's kind of hard to say, but I'll put in here like if we on the road and we're gonna be on the road 4 or 5 days, I'll put I'll put stuff in my bag here that when I get to the hotel, all I gotta do is grab the bag and go. But normally, I try to use the bag that's on the back of my bike for all of the stuff that I will need while I'm on the road. And then all of the stuff that's in my tour pack bag and my saddlebag bag over there is when I get to my destination that I'll be taking to the room because I'll be there for 3 or 4 days where I can unpack it, lay it out, and do whatever. So that's how I try to pack. The everyday stuff that I'm going to need while I'm on the road, I put basically as my passenger bag. So when I get to where I'm going, unhook it, boom, go in the room, shit, shower, shave, get a nap, come back, put it back on the bike, and I'm good to go. I try my best to stay out of these 3 compartments: my tour pack, and my saddlebags. Okay, and that's very important because you want to keep stuff in there that you do not want to lose, and you don't want to again keep going in and out of your saddlebags, in and out of your tour pack. You want to limit that when you're on them highways. Even if you got to keep your money in there or whatever. Because what I do is I start my day off when you're talking about getting yonder. Okay, I start my day off with thank you, sir, thank you, thank you, thank you. I start my day off every day when I'm getting yonder. I start off with 10 $20 bills. I go get cash, or if you got a credit card or whatever, that'll most likely be the only thing that I have on me. When I start my day off, if I'm on a 3,000 mile one way trip, okay, 2,500, 3,000 miles, I'm starting my day off with 10 $20 bills. So I go to ATM, take out 200, I'll put up my credit card. Those are for emergencies for me. But if you have to use a credit card for your trip, then fine. But again, for me, I start my day off with every day I start off with $200. So let's just say I left on Monday morning. I'm gonna have $200 in my pocket Monday morning, get gas or do whatever. Tuesday morning, I'm gonna start fresh with another $200. I'm not going because the change from that I had from yesterday's $200 most likely went on get in the room or whatever. If I had any change left, then I'll just add that to the other $200. Okay, but I start every day off with $200. That way I know that $200 is 10 tanks of gas. Okay, $200, 10 $20 bills is 10 tanks of gas. A tank of gas for me is no less than 150 miles an hour. 150 miles. 10 tanks, a tank of gas for me is no less than 150 miles. So if I got 10 tanks of gas in my pocket that I'm going into, then I mean I got at least a 1,500 mile a day average. Okay. Now, when I go get gas, I'm using a fresh $20 bill. I get off my motor, pull up to the gas pump, take my helmet off, get off my motorcycle, go in, pay for the gas, $20 on pump 5, whether I need the whole 20 or not. $20 on pump 5, I go use the bathroom, come out, pump the gas. Whatever change I got left, I'll go get that. I take that change from my left pocket and I put it in my right pocket. So my right pocket is all change. So if I'm in the gas station, I want to grab a 5-hour energy drink, a Snicker, or whatever I want to grab, I'll go on my right pocket. Now this is a system that I have and it works for me. Left pocket gas, right pocket change. Left pocket gas, right pocket whatever. Food, whatever. And I do that because it keeps me, while I'm on the road, it keeps me from having to be worried about this and this and that. So like I said, and also I can tell basically how my day has been so far. If I go in my pocket and I got 620s left, that means this is my fifth tank this will be my fifth tank of gas. So I've roughly did about 600, 700 miles. Okay? So it all helps with just having a system, and this is all part of my system. Again, I'll share with you guys the system that all this thing works. The biggest thing you need to know is this. Everybody say, well, Sal, I want to get yonder. How long is it going to take or how many miles should I do? Okay, getting yonder. The first thing you need to do is you need to find out how many days you have available to get yonder. Okay. So let's just say you got a 10-day vacation day. You got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all the way to next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You got to be back to work that following Monday. So you got 10 days. The next thing you need to do is find out how many miles is your trip one way. Let's just say, so your trip is 2,200 miles one way. You double that. You say, what now? Left pocket gas, whatever. If you got condoms when you're on the road, then you doing some other shit, some freaky shit that I don't know nothing about, but that's you. I ain't worried about getting no ass, no pussy, or nothing. I'm trying to get to my destination. I'm trying to enjoy the scenery. Ass and all that other shit can wait till, all that'll be there when you get there, if that's what you're into. Some of us are not into that. Me, I'm just into the ride. But anyway, like I was saying about getting yonder. So you take how many days you got off work, or how many days you have to you take how many days you have to get gas, for your trip. Okay, and you divide that by how many miles is the trip. So let's just say you're a round trip. So that means that you divide 10 into 3,600. That means you have to do no less to complete this trip, to get home and back. You got to do no less than 360 miles a day. Okay, now for the days that you won't be on a motorcycle. Let's just say, you're going to leave this Friday and the event is next Thursday. So you plan to get there on Tuesday or Wednesday. So for those 3 days, you minus So, for example, you're going to be off your motorcycle for the most part because you're going to be at the event Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you take those 3 days, so that's 7 days. Um, that's 7 days. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Scott. It's automatic. You ain't got to worry. They know. So that's 7 days that you have to do 3,600 miles. So 3,600 miles round trip divided by seven. Let's see, 600. So you're looking at about 650 miles a day that you have to do. You have to split that up. Grand. What up with it? What up with it? What up with it, Michael? So that's 650 miles that you have to do a day. So that means you got 7 days to split that up. So basically, you got 650 miles that you got to do Friday, 650, Tuesday, 650. And these are the minimums because you can always do more and get off your motorcycle faster and have more time to enjoy wherever it is you're trying to go. But I'm just trying to give you a basic breakdown of how Yonda works. So Yonda, how to calculate Yonda is days off work divided by miles minus the days that you're down. Okay, that tells you how many miles that you have to do a day in order to complete this trip. Now, I have a gas formula, and I'll share that with you at the end. Y'all remind me to do the gas formula. Let's unpack this bag and see what we got in this bag. Hold on. Y'all rock with me, rock with me. Can y'all see that? Y'all need to come up a little bit. Let's see if we can get you right here. Can we get you right here? No, that ain't gonna work. All right, let's see. We're gonna unpack this bag. Yeah, there we go, right there. Now, mind you, this bag stays packed 24 hours a day. I never unpack this bag, I just replace it. So as you see, when we pop it open, right off the rip, I got a whole bunch of shit in here too. Y'all gonna be amazed with everything I got in here. Okay. This right here is a Harley Davidson heated jacket. This is my emergency jacket because sometimes, when you go someplace, you might not be expecting for it to get too cold. This is a heated jacket from Harley Davidson that I plug into my bike. Here's the plug, and I keep this on my bike at all times because, like I said, I might have just jumped out today. It was nice and sunny, and then the air just dropped on me. You feel what I mean? The temperature just dropped on me, and it got a little chilly. So I keep this bike on my bike at all times. It's a Harley Davidson heated jacket. It plugs into this plug. You'll see this plug right here? It plugs into this plug. It goes on that side, but it plugs. This jacket plugs into here like this, and you heat it on up. Boom. Like that. It heats up. Where's the, hold on. I got a button on here somewhere. Here it is up here. Okay, let me show you. You see this right here? This is the button that heats this jacket up. Let me show you. You see that it's green. I don't know if y'all see that. It goes from green to yellow to red. Green meaning minimum, the small amount of heat. Yellow is the highest, medium heat, and red is the highest amount of heat. So that's by Harley Davidson. You see the light is a Harley Davidson symbol. I don't know if y'all can see that. But anyway, I keep this on my bike at all times. It plugs right into the bike. All right, and it works. It heats you up nice and firm. Extremely burn. Oh, okay, and the connection keep failing. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it, man. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get some more light. Is that better if I give you some more light? Okay. I'm sorry about the connection. I don't know why the connection keep failing, but I'm doing the best that I can. All right. This right here and this bag right here, this is where I keep all my extra gloves, my mask, all the miscellaneous stuff that I need. I keep a heated pair of gloves in here that plugs into the jacket. Um, these are my extra heated pair of gloves. They also waterproof. Waterproof and heated. As you can see, they got the button on here as well. Let me show you. I can plug this one up. They both got a button on them, but I'll show you. I'll plug this one up as well. Oh, no. They got to go into the jacket. So it plugs into the jacket. Let me show you. The heated gloves. Here you go right here. So, and each thing that's heated works on its own accord. So I plug that into there. Let me show you. And then where's the plug for my jacket? Okay, plug this in here. Bam. So now as you see, the glove lights up. Let me show you. Same system as the, you can see it's green. Can you see it? Yellow and red. These are heated gloves by Harley Davidson. Now these things do cost a pretty penny, but trust and believe they're well worth it. I don't know how I've been riding all these years. Well, before when I first started riding, I don't know how you can ride without them. So it is what it is. But that's what's in that bag. Okay. I got a pair of heated gloves, a pair of waterproof heated gloves. Let me unplug the jacket. Okay. You know what? Y'all might be better coming inside, huh? Coming this way. Let me see what the behind you. How is that better? Is that better that way? I don't know. We'll try. Let me see. Turn. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. All right, that's better that way. All right, so you got the jacket, you got that set of gloves. I keep another set of gloves that are not heated, but just in case it gets a little chilly out, you feel what I'm saying? These are my emergency backup gloves. All right, then I keep a pair of my old gloves just in case it rains or whatever, and you got a chance to change gloves. Your other regular gloves, it's not cold enough for the heated gloves, but you know you got caught in the rain, so you always keep your extra pair of gloves, just a regular pair, extra pair of regular gloves. All right, then I got my mask. This is a Harley Davidson mask. As you can see, it keeps it got the Harley Davidson symbol. Hold on. See, you know what I'm talking about? This helps keep the cold off your ears and basically out of your mouth if it's cold or if you're somewhere where it's real dusty. You feel what I'm saying? But I like it because it got the HD symbol. Yeah, play no games. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's that. That's also in that same kit. Also got a head mask. This is from Cycle Gear. This helps with if it's extremely cold and you know you done got cold out there. That's what this is. This covers your whole head. You feel me? This is the whole little ski mask shit. The whole little ski mask. It goes all the way down past. Where I got my beats on, folks? It goes all the way down past your neck. Okay. That's what this is. So I keep this on there too. Like I said, there's been many days, man, where I started off, the day may have been 95 degrees, 90 degrees, and we done rode into the night and then dropped down to 25 or 30 or even 35, 40. You add that wind chill factor with that shit'll freeze your ass. So I keep these things on the bike. What else we got? Okay. Oh, also, just another pair of gloves. So that's this little helmet bag I keep that I also use too. I use the helmet bag when I go places and I need to, you know, cover up my helmet. So that's that. So you see I got my heated jacket, my heated gloves, a couple of ski masks, and a couple of pair of gloves. Now this right here, I keep on the bike no matter what. Even though my heated suit is a rainproof suit, I keep this suit, this is my rain suit, a full Harley Davidson rain suit that I keep on the bike. Let me show y'all that. So this is a full Harley Davidson rain suit. I keep this on the bike. This is I left the house, didn't think it was gonna rain, and now I got caught in a storm. This is my rain suit, pants, jacket, the whole 9 yards. I can unroll it, but y'all can see it's a Harley Davidson rain suit. It's one of the nicer ones. Costs a little bit of money, but it's well worth it. It has the suspenders and it has all of that. Hold on. All right, that's in my bag. So just basically get back in there. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Good to go. So that's also in my saddlebag. Hold on, let's go back up in here. Of course, when I get to where I'm going, I gotta have that Eco 1, baby. Might want to wipe the bike down. It might have been real dusty or dirty. So I keep me some kind of wax or something, you know what I'm saying, on the bike so that I can, you know, just wipe the bike down. You don't have to have that. That's just me. All right. Right here, White. Right here is my emergency battery kit. As you can see, it's a real nice one. Actually, I got this on sale messing with Second to None when I was in Dallas. A guy came through. He had a couple of these, and I decided to buy me one. But this is my emergency battery kit. I keep this thing charged at all times. Matter of fact, while I got it out now, plug it up and make sure it's charged. So let's just say you're on the side of the road. Your phone battery done went dead. You can use this to charge your phone battery. Somebody need to jump. One of your club brothers need to jump off their motorcycle. With this, the whole 9 yards. They got all the different little plugs that you can use. But it's just an emergency battery kit. So we're not on the side of the road because your battery went dead or, some silly shit. All right? So that's that. That's also in my saddlebags. Handy little kit. Yes, sir. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me get it together. Well, you don't want to close, Playboy. All right, there you go. Hold on. What is the deal? There we go. All right. That's that. That's the battery kit. Who is this? All right, I gotta block your ass. Report. Unwanted commercial pornography. Report. There you go. All right. Message reported. Remove. Okay, bad. Yeah. Hear me? Hey, my brother, what brand name is that charger? That charger is, I think that's hold on. Don't make me go back into it real quick. It is and it will jumpstart multiple bikes. This is a Blue Fuel made by Napa. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Blue Fuel made by Napa. Okay? Here it is right here. A Blue Fuel made by Napa. I can start up bikes, cars, trucks. I can start up whatever. But anyway, so that's that. Next, this right here. Listen, I want y'all to pay attention. This is essential and a must-have for every fucking Harley Davidson owner. You feel me? Yeah. This is a must-have, I promise you. I am losing some weight. I'm on my getting skinny thing, so appreciate that. No, I got you, Gerard. That's major important. But this right here is just as important. If you stuck on the side of the road or you somewhere where you wait on the tow truck or something to come get you, whatever it is, you wait on you catch up with your brothers or whatever, and you know how we get restless and people get to talking shit. This is how you keep them quiet right here, man. Yeah, a set of these right here, dominoes. Yeah, keep a set of these on the bike, man. You feel what I'm saying? Keep a set of these on the bike. Yeah, you'll end on that old fat mouth and at the rest stops. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, all of that while we waiting on your raggedy ass motorcycle to get fixed. Yeah, grab these right here so I can whoop on that head, man. So I can thump on that head, man. Keep your set of dominoes, man. You feel what I'm saying? Keep your set of dominoes. I'm telling you, Quentin. Keep you a set of dominoes, man. Keep them with you, man, at all times. Listen, man. I do this shit for bread and meat. If I don't win, I don't eat. You understand me? But this right here, man, has kept us busy while we had to wait on the side of the road. I had to wait at the truck stop for hours, man. We played us a couple of games of dominoes. It takes your mind off of everything. It keeps you motivated, keeps you focused. And we're not worried about it, man. We're going to wait on the brother to get his bike fixed, and we're going to do what I do. You can get your dead cars, too, but this right here, yeah, make sure you, hey, you say what now? What'd he say? Somebody just said something smart? Somebody, yeah. Oh, okay, it's on. There it is there. You ain't said nothing. Yeah, you ain't said nothing. Yeah, you ain't said nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta have them bones, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, you keep the dice? Oh, see, you Dirty Broke? Yeah, you one of them old shiesty niggas. Y'all better watch Dirty Broke. Dirty Broke trying to empty your pockets. Dirty Broke gonna have you stranded for real. What's wrong with you? You Dirty Broke gonna have people faking like they bike broke. That's how that's what Dirty Broke gonna do. You got a nigga faking like, oh man, my bike just tripping, man. Don't worry about it. Y'all go ahead. Yeah, cause that's a Dirty Broke that took all his money at the rest stop, man, with the dice game. Hey. That's called phase 10, man. We keep them phase 10. That's mom and pop. All right, so I got that. Okay, what else I got? Bam, here we go. This right here is the almighty toolkit. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I got the toolkit. I got the socket. You know what I'm saying? With the make sure you got all your Allen wrenches, man. On your motorcycle, Allen wrenches, Allens and stars are probably the most important thing. So I got my pliers. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of shit. I don't know if y'all can see all that shit. I got plenty of shit up here. Anyway, here's my tool bag. I don't need this no more because I'm under warranty. But some of my brothers with some of them older bikes, we ain't gonna talk about nobody. We ain't gonna say no name. But they, for me, I always keep you know, a phone charger for my phone that I used to have. I don't even have this phone at all no more. I don't have nothing that take this phone no more. This right here is an extra communication thing. You see the thing going on my helmet? This was my old one that kind of got messed up. I fixed it. I didn't like how it looked, so I bought another one. But I keep it just in case I messed that one up. All right, right here, this is my little magnetic case. I keep inside of here all of my insurance and registration. Keep my little extra ear, my little extra mouthpiece thing on my helmet. But that's what goes in here. Hold on. Hold on. A little cold out here. All right. So, what else I got in here? Now to the most important tool that every Harley Davidson owner should have. My man Rob spoke on this one earlier. Zip ties. See this right here? Cable ties, zip ties, whatever you call them. Every Harley Davidson owner should have these. I don't give a fuck what year your bike is. I don't care how new it is. I don't care. Zip ties. I zip tied a bike and we rode 1,000 miles with lights and heel toe shifters, zip ties. You know what I'm talking about? Zip ties. Because if you bought some last month because of you, I'm trying to tell you to save your life. Yeah, I'm telling you, zip ties. I'm trying to tell you some real shit, man. Zip ties, man. Hold on, I got you. That might be, I don't know about the duct tape, but I got some electrical tape here somewhere. Another little plug. These little things, I don't even need no more. That'll be for other people. Let me see. All right. Keep your bungee cord. Gotta have your bungee cord. You see, this is brand new. I never used it. Gotta keep your bungee cord. Okay, then I got some real long zip ties. I got these real long. These are long zip ties. See how long these is? Yeah. This is when you absolutely have to tie a motherfucker up on the side of the highway. You talking about? When you absolutely got to tie a motherfucker up on the side of the highway. When you got to put a motherfucker up under arrest? No. Not really. I'm just talking shit. Not really. I'm just talking. Okay? What else we got in here? All right, let me see. I keep me a kickstand pup. Y'all know what that's for. This is an emergency hood poncho, you know, some emergency type shit. I keep the emergency type kit. I got a survival blanket. Hey, get over here. I got another emergency poncho. And I got a cool little first aid kit, some Band-Aids and some little simple shit. All right. Hey, man, don't forget, if y'all like this video, you like the page, man, show your love by supporting the page. Hit the super chat button. Hit the PayPal if you have to. Hey, somebody lied to me, too, last week about they sent me some money via PayPal. And I thanked them and all that shit. Got off the thing with $9 in PayPal. Y'all need to cut that bullshit out, man. But them the kind of friends I got. I love y'all, even though I still love y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But hit the super chat button, man. Oh, who is that? Just because you asked me to. Perfectly legit luck. What's going on, baby? Much love to you. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate you for tuning in. FHO. Addition, man, I got that. That's what you mean. That's the application. That's on your phone. Of course, you got to always keep you on your bike. There it is, there, man. Vengeance. I appreciate you, Daddy. I love you for that. Gotta know how to read the almanac. But understand this. always know that these are just this stuff stays on my bike 24/7. Now, all of y'all might not can get you one of these because you know you ain't got a plug like I got plugged, but you need to have you one of these. You need to have you a trusty flashlight. This flashlight is a little special because I can do some things. Always when you got your flashlight, turn the batteries upside down so they never run out. You turn them in the wrong way, so that way when you need your flashlight, you know what I'm saying, it's ready for you to use. At least turn one of the batteries the wrong way, so that when you need your flashlight, it ain't ran down because the batteries is old. Boom. Who is that, Dirty Broke? As always, you know you my man. That's probably the FHO's one of the FHO's #1 fans, man. All right, this flashlight is a little special. I got the hold on, nigga. Oh, I gotta turn. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, I gotta change the batteries. Okay, but anyway, that's that light. But then this is why this flashlight is so special, because if I'm ever in a jam, I got the red and blue, and I think it blinks. See, it blinks. So if I'm ever on the side of the road at night or something, I could wave down some help or wave people. But I got this I got this flashlight from one of my police officer friends. I wonder who that is. Anyway, it really comes in handy at night. Like I said, it's a regular flashlight on the end. As y'all can see that, it's a regular flashlight. So if I'm but if I'm stranded somewhere, I can just turn this on and it'll slow the cars down. If I'm on the side of the road, and I can do it like this, it'll slow them down. It's not illegal to have. You just got to know somebody to get one. Now, what's so cool about this one is that it comes with, I got it right here. It comes with, hold on, what you saying, Quentin? Oh, retract it, message retract, okay. What's so cool about this one is that it comes with this magnetic stand, okay? So with this magnetic stand, I actually set it on my gas tank. You see that? I set it on my gas tank, and y'all see that? And I can just leave it there and do what I need to do. It's not, or I can set it on the back of my whatchamacallit as well. Let me show you this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can set it right here. I set it on the back of my, see that on the back of my fender, and just I ain't got to worry about it. Let it do what it do. So that's why that flashlight is kind of special. If y'all want them, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Inbox me on the DM. I'll talk to my police partner and see if I can get you one. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Yeah. What's a buster? A buster. You're taking me off subject. Let me finish this first. Then we get into what's a buster. Okay. Somebody want to know what a buster is. Anyway, but as you see, I turned the batteries back inside out so that they don't go down. And my flashlight is always ready. All right. Well, that's everything inside my tour pack. Hold on, except these. Always keep you some extra fuses. Boom. Know what size fuse you need for your bike. You feel what I'm saying? These are actually for my heated seat, for my heated suit. These are the fuses that go on in my heated gear stuff. So I always got some extra fuses on there. But you always want to keep you some extra fuses for your motorcycle, just in case one of the fuses blow, you know, because they do tend to blow from time to time. For whatever reason, they do blow. But keep that with you at all times. Okay, this is everything that stays on my bike 24/7. It never comes off except to be used. And if I use something, once I use it, I replace it. I make sure I replace it, and I keep up with it. But all of this stuff, as you just saw, was in my bag. It's tucked up in there nice and neat, and that's my right bag. It stays in my right bag, and I keep this bag locked mostly at all times. This bag is always locked for the most part, unless I have to go into it. So that's that. Hold on one second. All right, so let me pack all this stuff back up in here. Hold on, what we got? Let's say eco. Okay. While I pack this bike back up, anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Y'all gonna see me pack this shit right back up. Okay, bam. All right, first things first. Put these bags at the B bottom. Any questions? What y'all got? What's in the other bags? Nothing. I keep the other bags blank until I get ready to go. The tour pack I keep blank. The thanks Sale for getting those honey. What'd you say? Those honey bun crumbles out of your. Okay, whatever. So that's what that was. Well, you niggas see too much shit, but you feel me? Y'all be on my head too tight, but y'all watch too much shit. these go in here. Okay, these go in here. I'm gonna put all this stuff back on my bag. I'm about to hit the highway soon. There it is there. Boom, boom, boom. My emergency kit, all that shit goes up under there like that. Bam, 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 bam. That goes like that. Zip tie. Goes up under there like that. Boom, boom, boom. Pack all this up in there. Flashlight goes in the keys on it. It takes some time, man, to pack this bike. All you gotta do is take your time, though. It's well worth it. Because you gotta know what's in your bike anyway. Get up in there. Get in that corner right there. There you go. Get on up in there. Get on up in there. All right. Some dominoes in there. Yeah. Just in case one of you get out of line. Where can I get a highway emergency kit? What kind of highway emergency kit and what do you need one? I mean, it all depends on what kit you're looking for. Okay. Alrighty. So this goes here. First off, let me put my, is this thing leaking? My Eco 1 kit. My Eco 1 wax. This goes in here like this. That goes right there. This goes in here. Tool kit goes on the top. That's that right there. Okay, put all this stuff back in here. How many times do you need to fill up to go to LA? I'm gonna give you the formula right now. We're gonna talk about that. Just bear with me. I'm gonna give you the formula. Anything on Yonda packing? Anything on Yonda packing? Anybody got anything on Yonda packing? All right. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, put all these gloves together. Make sure I got matching gloves for everything. Bam, boom, that's that, that's that. That's these. Where's my other one? That's this one. Bam, bam, bam. This goes in here. Bam, bam, bam. This goes in here. All of this goes in here. Oops. Okay. Almost done. We'll get right back to the question. Any more? What we got on there? Love, love, love your. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that lays in there like that. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. Now, we fold up my baby, my heated jacket. And this is my regular heated jacket. Like I said, I keep this on the bike at all times, just in case I'm hanging out at Breed Clubhouse or something, and I've been there all day and it get a little chilly. And I can fold all that up, make sure nothing is hanging out the bags. And, oh, hold on now, I gotta put my damn fuses up in there. I'm tripping. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Make sure there's nothing on that. Everything tucked. Lock it in. Boom. Always run your bags on the outside edges. Make sure nothing is hanging out. Boom, and that's that bag. And don't forget, like I tell you all the time, to make sure you lock the bag. That's that. You ain't got to worry about that bag now. That bag is done. You ain't got nothing to worry about. All right? So let's answer some of these questions that y'all had. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it together. We're going to answer some of these questions. Hold on. Here we come. All right, where we at? All right, hold on one second. All right, so that's my what's in the saddlebag. Okay, okay. Let me look at some of these questions. I love y'all, man. Truly, I do. Hope you guys, as you prepare for this riding season, hope you guys have a ball. Let me pull up this real quick. Go over some of these questions. All right, what we got? Let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Okay. Can I start from the beginning? Nah, it's not letting me start all the way from the beginning. Okay, zip tie. Hey, sorry, that was okay. Show what I got. Man, look at this, man. You got some bullshit, man. I hate that, man. Okay. Are you getting ready for a road trip or putting one together? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And putting one together and getting ready for one. Me and my man back, man, he normally on here. I don't know where he at today. He might be on here. I just ain't seen him. Okay, zip ties. Yep. How the fuck I've gotten here? I don't know if you want to be here. Get gone. Because of you, I bought some last month. That's cool. Why you been tying up? Who you been tying up with them? Look at this. So this one right here. Report. Yeah. All right. Um, they not Harley Davidson. What's not Harley Davidson? Everything don't have to be Harley Davidson. You got to buy what you know that part too. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know my Gucci probably ain't really real Gucci no way. You know, Sale can't afford no real Gucci. But I did have some black tape I didn't show you. I keep black tape inside the bag. That's electrical tape. I keep that. Um, I don't even want to see his shit. That part, give me a shout out. I did. I hope you got Highway Smiley GPS. Now, the GPS system that Highway Smiley doing, let me show it to you guys. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. It's called My Radar. You should have it on your phone. If you're getting Yonda, this is one of the best apps in the world so far. Okay, it's called My Radar. It's loading up right now. Let me show it to you. Okay, this is My Radar right here. The reason why this app is so cool because it actually follows you. And it shows you, hold on, new message, My Radar team with Star Citizen. Okay. All right. It actually follows you. Let me get all this stuff. If you haven't, remind me later. Okay. So right here, I don't know if you can see it, but that blue dot right there, that's me. That's exactly where I am. And as you move, it follows you. So you get to see the weather in front of you. It actually follows you and shows you. And these are the different categories of letting you know what it is. But as you can see, the different highways, it's 20. It shows you if you're on 20, right there. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. That'll be 55. So it's actually showing you as you ride the weather as you go. And that's what's so good about My Radar. This is what it should look like on your phone. Where is that right here? You see that little app right there? My phone. I don't know why this thing gets blurry. Hold on, what happened? But anyway, it's next to. You see where it says My Radar? That's what it looks like. So that's the app that you need to have on your phone if you're getting Yonda, My Radar. It has saved me plenty of times. I've actually gotten a chance to get off the freeway in time to uh, to get the to get a room and avoided a storm with My Radar. Okay. Let me see. Go back to that. Go here. Clean this. All that. 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 All. Bam. Back to here. Okay. What else we got? Copy on the My Radar. Thanks, big bro. Getting it from the App Store now. I'm telling you, grab it. It's a must-have. Uh, okay. Do Snow still Yonder? Yeah, Snow still Yonder. Snow is still one of the greatest. Don't get it fucked up. He might have got him a government job. Snow ended up getting a job, man, so he had to stop riding some. But Snow's still the man. He can get Yonder and get you across there for real. That's still my man. That's about how far are you going when you're leaving, when you're coming back. I'm thinking about taking. Okay. Do you wax? Oh my goodness, man. Who in the fuck? Where do these people come from, man? God damn. Excuse me for cursing. I'm sorry, Lord. Excuse me, Lord. It's crazy. Uh, Are you doing goose? Whatever it is. Awesome because I was downloading the app. This lady. What up, Lady J? Snowman will ground pound till he leaves this earth. He's official. Him and Sell are the real deal. Always. What up? What up, Walt? I asked the question 3 times. You haven't answered it. How many miles are you getting to a take? Okay, now let me answer that for you. And I'm sorry about that, Mr. Ramsey. The average tank of gas on a Harley Davidson, if you fill it up. Also, let me tell y'all something. When you fill your bike up, you got to do what's called a Harley shake. And Highway Smiley taught me this. Because we're on the road, we need everything that we can get. We need every ounce of gas we can get. So as your bike is leaning, once you fill up and the top's off, stand your bike straight up. Stand it straight up and shake it a little bit. Let the air get the gas down. We call it the Harley shake, and then top it off. Top it off while it's standing straight up, not while it's leaning on the kickstand. Once you do that, that gives you an extra, extra gallon or not a gallon, but whatever. You need every ounce you can get when you're on the highway. So to answer the question from Mr. Ramsey, how many miles a tank do I get? Depends on when you get on the highway. I've had my gas gauge go to 240 miles an hour, 240 miles per one tank. Now, have I ran 240? No, I think the most that I've ever ran on one tank of gas, maybe 202, maybe 190. I think the most maybe 202. I might have tried 202. That's because I was in the city and there was a gas station at every stop, so I just really chanced it. But anytime I do a ride, I average, we're going to be on our bike at least for 150 miles, anywhere from 150 to 190. We're going to be on our motorcycle for 150 to 190 miles. That's what we call tank to tank. What we call tank to tank is this: is you fill it up when the light comes on. When the light comes on, we know we got at least 15 more miles of hard riding. Even though it say 30, it might even say 29. Even though it say 30, it might even say 29. We know we got 15 miles of hard riding left when the light comes on. So that's that. The average speed for me, I do 9 miles over the speed limit. I'm not a speeder. I know fast Harleys only, but I do not speed when I'm on the highway. The reason why is because I don't want to keep breaking down every time I see a police officer. I can go past any police officer, any group of police officers at 9 miles over the speed limit on a motorcycle, and they're not even gonna flinch. I don't have to break it down. I don't have to slow it down. So if the speed limit is 70, I'm doing 79. I'm locked in on my cruise control at 79. If the speed limit, like you say, the speed limit in Texas is 80, some places 85, then I'm doing 9 miles over. Plus, if a car is doing 70 and you're doing 79, it ain't like you just blowing past everybody. It almost look the same, you know what I'm saying? Because a car is 70, motorcycle 70. Maybe a little different. But you don't have to worry about always breaking down when you see the police. That's the part I hate, because then you're messing with your fuel. You're just messing with the comfortability of the ride. Yeah, appreciate that. First Corinthians. Now, who got 85? Laugh out loud. What you mean who got 85? I gas with the bike standing up. I get 214 and it ran out. Average for me is 190. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, anywhere between 150 and 190. If you're riding with me, we stopping to get gas. But 150 miles takes the average rider. Let's see if 150 miles, one tank of gas, we're on our motorcycle for probably about 2 hours and some change. Probably about 2.5 hours for 150 miles. So that's a nice ride. At about 2.5 hours, almost about need to pull over, get everybody, make sure their limbs and shit is still working. Nobody fell asleep, because I have fallen asleep on my motorcycle before. Okay. Now, y'all get y'all pen and paper. I'm finna give y'all the Yonda formula. I'm finna give you how much it's gonna take for you to do the trip, how long, the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna give y'all this one time now. I done gave it to you before. I'm gonna give it to you again, because I know for some of y'all, riding season is finna start. For some of y'all been waiting on riding season. I don't know when the fuck that either ends or starts. You know what I'm talking about? But Ryan, what up with it? I don't know when it ends or starts, because there's no such thing as a riding season for me. Again, man, if you like this information, hit the super chat button, man. Make the donations. I love you. I appreciate it. But the page cannot survive without it. Yeah, that part right there, ATL. Ha! What ATL said. Ha! Whatever that is. Yeah, but for some of y'all know y'all got a riding season. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the page, like the page, hit my Patreon channel, FHO, Big Sale, Patreon. That's where you can subscribe to me monthly, and it helps the channel. Helps to do. I'm this close. Y'all said the drone. I got the drone. I'm this close to getting my the new camera. Also, you guys need to go down the page to check a lot of the videos. I've been dropping some videos, man. I've been dropping some heat. My man Ken Barner, Chronicle Harley Davidson, February 24th. I will be in Dumfries, Virginia, and we giving away a motorcycle. We giving away a brand new 750 motorcycle. At first, we didn't think we had to pay the taxes. So excuse me for everybody when you heard me say we didn't have to pay the taxes. We do, but you're looking at anywhere from $400 to $1,000 on the taxes, and you get a brand new motorcycle, a Harley Davidson 750. It's a nice motorcycle, beautiful startup motorcycle. You might even want to trade it in or sell it. You know what I'm saying? Pay the 1,000 and get 5,000 that night or something. You know, don't pay me no attention. I'm just giving you a game message. Anyway, so that's February 24th, Dumfries, Virginia. Chronicle Harley Davidson, the owner Ken Barner, the Iron Elite program, and your boy Big Sale gonna be in the building. We're gonna have a good time. It's a day party that day. We will be raffling off the bike by the end of at the end of the day party. So y'all be there, be there, be there, be there, be there. Now, okay. So this is the formula to get Yonda. It's simple. Thank you, Andrew. Show some love to the page, man. Hit that super chat button. This is the formula for getting Yonda. Y'all ready? It's simple arithmetic. Are y'all ready? Somebody tell me you're ready. Somebody tell me you got your pen and pad and you're ready. Because I'm only going to give you this once, man. Because after this, I'm riding my motorcycle. Somebody tell me you got your pen and pad. Somebody say we ready. Somebody give me we ready. Somebody say we ready. Yeah, keep right. Okay, keep say yes. Okay, there it is right there. Ready, ready, ready. It's easy. Let me show you. You take the amount of miles for the trip. So let's just say the trip is 1,500 miles. You take your 1,500 mile trip, you divide it by 150. 150 is the average tank of gas you're going to go from tank to tank. That's the average miles you're going to ride on one tank. So you got a 1,500 mile trip. You got 150 is the average tank of gas you're going to get per bike. You divide that. You divide the 1,500 by the 150. That gives you 10. That gives you 10 tanks of gas. Okay? So, 10 tanks of gas, I average, for every tank of gas, I average $25 for every tank of gas. This is what I'm going to tell you. $25 for every tank of gas. If you got 10 tanks of gas, that means 10 times 25 is $250. So that means the average cost of going 1,500 miles is $250. Now let me show you. You heard me say earlier, I keep all 20s in my pocket. This is how it works. If the average day, if I'm going to do a 1,500 mile day, I'm telling you that's going to cost me $250. This is how it works. The 20s I keep in this pocket, the rest I keep with it or whatever. At the end of the day, all of the money that I saved on gas, for example, the first gas stop was $18. The second gas stop was $17. The third gas stop was $22. The fourth gas stop might have been $16. All those little $5, $6, $7, $3 that goes into the other pocket. Now, so now you're at the end of your 1,500 miles. You're at the end of your 1,500 miles, okay? And in your right pocket, you got about $78 in change, plus the remainder of the $250. You had $50 plus, no, you probably got about 100 something because you done got $3, $4. But let's just say you got about $75, $80 in change. It's time for you to bed down. That's the money you're going to use to bed down. That's the money you're going to use to get your hotel with. So you don't need no additional money because all the money that you save from the gas, from the 20s, those little $2, $2.50s, $4, $7, because you done did 10. So just imagine, put it like this. Just imagine you did 1,500 miles, you did 10 tanks of gas, and from every gas stop you averaged $3.75. So that's about $37 with the other 50 that you had to start your day for the $250. That's $87. That's $87. You got to get a room, get something to eat. And if you're at a Motel 6 like me, all I'm going to do is shower, and bed down and get up in the next. So I don't need nothing but a Motel 6. I got Motel 6s as low as $39, $42. So that means I'm going to get into the room, I'm going to take that little change I got from the day, go into the room, pay for the room, order me a nice little old meal or something, eat, take my shower, get in the motherfucking bed, get enough rest, get up by 5 in the morning, right at daybreak, right at the daybreak, you know what I'm saying, right when the sun coming in. Boom, I'm gonna start my whole day over with 250. But I'm gonna keep the 20s. I might so I'm most likely I'm gonna do 10 20s, 10 20s and a $50 bill because you can get $50 bill from the ATM now, so you can actually get $50. But anyway, but that money right there is what I'm gonna use to pay for my room. So to go 1,500 miles and spend a night, you can leave your house, go 1,500 miles and get a room for $250. So now you say LA. What we got? I have a trip spreadsheet that I created so that all I need to do is put in the mileage, distance, and average fuel costs. Makes planning my long trip a lot easier. It has also helped others. Okay. Say the name of the app again. The app is called My Radar. The weather app is called My Radar. No problem. It ain't no problem. Um. So, did you guys hear what I said? So let's just say California. I'm gonna give you LA for example. From here to LA, round trip is 4,800 miles. Okay, 4,800 miles. So let's do this. Okay, Google. What's happening with my Google, man? My motherfucking Google been tripping, man. Hold on. Hey, Bixby. Oh, that's probably why. Hold on. I got the Bluetooth on. All right. Hey, Bixby. What is what is 48? What is 4,800 divided by 150?
It's 32.
That's 32. So that's 32 tanks of gas is going to take you to get from here to LA and back. From my house to LA and back is 2,400 miles. A little bit under 24, like 2348 or some shit. But it's 2,400 miles. You always round up to the next 100. So 2,400 miles. So it's going to take me, according to this, it's going to take me 32 tanks of gas to go to LA and back. Hey, Bixby,
Hey,
what is 32 times 25?
the answer is 800.
$800 is what it's going to take to go from here to California and back. 800 bucks. That's all it costs. Y'all be putting all these super expensive trips and shit together. It don't cost that much. 800 bucks. And I've done it with 800 and came home with some. I've left my house going to LA with about $1,000 in my pocket. And you know, spent wisely, didn't do no extra spending, was on a budget, knew I was on a budget, knew I had to be careful. Of course, I have my emergency cards. I keep my emergency cards. You feel what I'm saying? My emergency credit cards that are trained to go, you know, at a moment's notice. They trained to go at a moment's notice. But I've left my house with $1,000 from going from here to LA, California. I'm in Atlanta, for those, I'm in Atlanta. I left my house coming from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a little bit past downtown Atlanta too, so I'm in, you know, I'm about 40 miles from downtown Atlanta. I left my house with $1,000, went all the way to LA, California, hung out and came back and had about $350 when I came home. Honestly, I've done here to California and back $650, $700, guaranteed. It's not expensive. Any trip can be expensive if you make it expensive. I promise you that. Okay? Let's see what y'all saying. Let's see. It's loading up. So that is the formula. Miles, total miles around total round trip total miles divided by 150, which is the average tank of gas for a Harley Davidson, times 25. And that's how much it costs you to do your trip. That's how much a trip costs. If you got that amount of money, I promise you, you will not run out of gas. You will make your trip up and back with no problem. Call came in, sorry, okay. Do you wax or shave? Here we go, man. I'll tell you. Uh, okay. All right, so anybody got any questions about my formula? I'm sorry, what's your question, Jeremy? I think you're an asshole. Um, all right, I'm trying to block him right now. Asshole, straight asshole. Anyway, Anybody got any questions about my formula? Anybody understand my formula? What did I use before heated gear? Shit, thermals, thermals, and uh, thermals, just basic shit, thermals and shit, anything I could find. Any fucking thing I could find. Like, I probably would thermals, thick socks, um, thermals, thick socks, shit, everything, and a pair of pants or whatever, and shit, a sweater and whatever. I just kind of just buckled down. I had no clue. With the heated suit, it makes it a lot easier because you don't have to worry about it. It's waterproof, it's heated, it's everything. It just makes it a lot simpler. If you ever see Highway Smiley, it could be 117 degrees on. He got that suit on. He does not ride long distance without that suit. So, what you got? Do you use main highways while you're on the road? If every chance I get, I'm on the main highway. Sometimes depending on where we're going, like when we went to the four corners of the United States. The four corners of the United States is one spot. You guys need to check it out. It's just some of the trips that we do, man, are just to have conversation, just to leave stuff for our grandkids and leave a legacy. It's a place called the Four Corners of the United States. I believe it's New Mexico, Arizona, Arkansas, and I forgot Omaha, Idaho, Omaha, whatever. It's the other state. And this one particular spot in the world, all four of these states meet at this one corner. To go there, you own back roads on top of back roads on top of back roads. But sometimes, depending on, especially with Highway Smiley, he loves to adventure. So we'll hit a back road. When I'm by myself, I try to stay on the main highways because if something happened to me on the back roads, you can kind of get caught up. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. We were on the back roads coming out of my homeboy Diesel, rest in peace, my man Murph. We was coming from the four corners, and we were on the back road. And I promise you, we were running about 85, 80, 85, 90. And we came down over a hill, and right in the middle of the street, blocking the whole street, was a cow just laid in the middle of the street. We locking up brakes. Everybody locking up brakes. Oh shit. You would think that with all this commotion going on, the bike screeching and all this, that the cow would get his ass up and move. That motherfucker did not move. We got all the way up on the cow, off the bikes, touched the cow, kicked. I mean, we didn't kick the cow. Don't nobody. We didn't kick no cow. I'm just saying we touched the cow, did all that. The cow was laid across the middle of the street, would not move. We literally had to go off the road to go around the cow to continue riding. That killed us for about shit. We lost about an hour, probably about an hour trying to figure that shit out, trying to get the cow to move. So on the back roads, you got to be careful. That's a good formula. I'll be sure to use it for the summer when I hit the highway. Trust me, the formula will not let you down. Listen to what I'm telling you. The total miles of the trip divided by 150. That's going to give you how many tanks of gas that it's going to take to do that trip. You divide those, you times those tanks of gas times $25. That's how much it's going to cost for you to do that trip. Anybody that can contest that, I promise you, you can't. That is tried, true, and tested. I promise you, it cannot be. I don't care, even if your motorcycle got bad gas. At the most, you just won't have no change to get a room. But you're gonna go that 1,500 miles for the 250, whatever it was. Round trip was from here to California was $800 round trip, and I'm telling you, I still came home with money. Um, Cycle gear, that freeze out gear is real reasonable. Yep, that's real reasonable too. I used to use that before I got my heated suit. Um, that's a good formula. I got a question: can you provide the info for that suit? You talking about the heated suit? It's Harley Davidson. You want to find out? You want to go, and it's hard to find it. They don't even make it anymore. But it's the Harley Davidson heated rain gear. Just ask for the heated rain gear. Ask for the heated rain gear suit, and you're gonna have to do your research. Hit me up, anybody that want to know. I think Queen got a pair of 2X pants that she's selling. Um, and she can also help you find the suit. She finds the suit pretty cheap. So if you're really interested in the suit, hit me up. Get with Queen, and you send her some money, and she'll search for the suit for you. If not, worst thing can happen is she got to send your money back. But the suit is an excellent suit. Um, Carhartt gear is warm. It keeps wind and cold. Yep. Carhartt is good. Yes, she does have a heated suit. Queen does have a heat. Everything I got, Queen already had. You gotta understand, when it comes to Hardy shit, Queen get her shit first, and I get my shit second. If she got some money left over, then she think about me. But she gonna get the shit first. Queen got the heated boots. I ain't got those. Queen got the heated, plug-in, battery operated Harley Davidson boots, waterproof. I don't got those. She still ain't found mine yet. And imagine that. You know what I'm talking about? But Queen does have that. Uh, yes, or whatever it is. Because of you, I had the privilege to meet one of the greats you often mention, Reef. Sharif, a hell of a dude, will ride the shit out of a motor. Now, y'all know I'm motorcycle, spoiled. I'm HD spoiled. Reef rides a victory. Still a good dude. Don't hold that against Reef. He's a good dude. Do not hold the fact that he ride a victory against him. You know what I'm talking about? It's called Arkla Tech Sale. Okay, if that's what it is. Ready. Four Corners is one of the trips I have planned. I promise you, just to see it, just imagine in the middle of the desert, just in the middle of nowhere, you come across this little monument that they built, and you can actually stand in a circle, and you're in all four states at one time. It's awesome. Um, the formula works in the winter too. Yes, the formula works regardless. That's Manny on that Big Manny. Big Manny used the formula. That Manuel Jones. If you see Manuel Jones, that's Big Manny. Big Manny followed the formula to a T, man, and he told me, he said, "Cell is the greatest." He told me I need to write a book. I need to put it down. I need to patent it. It's one of the greatest formulas ever used. The formula really works. You will save so much money. I promise you, you will save so much money on the road if you use that formula. Thank you for that, Manny. I was gonna mention your name, but the formula works in the winter too. Yes. So the extra $5 is to save to get a room. Yes. You put that towards your room. The extra 50. What grade? Always, if you got a Harley Davidson, you have to use 93. If you can't use 93, you got to use close to 93 as possible. You feel what I'm saying? Harley Davidsons require premium gas, so you got to use premium gas. Got a trip from Chicago to LA in May. Do you keep your riding to today only? I'm at a point now for me, man, where I don't like night riding. Night riding for me, if I have to ride at night, it's cool. But I try to set my day up to where I'm riding 16-hour days for the most part. So, for example, every time I leave home, I start my ride at 4 a.m. At 4 a.m., I'm on the freeway headed to wherever I'm going. I try to bed down before 8 o'clock. I want to bed down before 8:39, especially if we had a nice day, no interruptions, nobody broke down, we gassed and go. By 8 o'clock, I try to bed down. The reason why you want to bed down like around 8:30, you want to be in the room, is because right around 9, between 9 o'clock, the hotels start adding prices to their rooms. Because you got to understand this. They know if you're on the road and at nighttime, most likely you're sleepy, you can't go no further, and you just want to get a room and you'll pay whatever. Anytime you pull up to a Motel 6 and it's $119, that part. But if you get off the road anywhere between 7:38, be in your room, bed down, to do what you do. Yes, dear, I'm on YouTube Live. I'm talking about how to get yonder.
Oh, well, I better go on
All
now.
right. So, anytime you're on the road, you want. If I go past 8:30, then I'm riding all night. I'm riding all the way into the 1 o'clock hour, 3 o'clock hour. I'm riding all night, and it all depends on how close I am to my goal. But you have to be careful riding at night, man, because there's so much stuff going across the road. If you're riding at night, I don't suggest you ride by yourself at night. It got to be at least three. Okay, I would say to ride into the night, you got to have at least three motorcycles. And what you do is you put one person in each lane. One person in each lane. The other person put him on. He can ride the line of either lane. And you light the highway up. High beams only. And you guys light the highway up. That way you can see anything coming into the highway this way or coming in from this way and any kind of debris. Because you got to be careful. A lot of these tractor trailers, no disrespect to my tractor trailer drivers, but they leave those alligators on the road. And you got to be careful. Those things will come up on you, man, and it'll ruin your whole day. So for the most part, now, when I was a young Thundercat, I used to ride, didn't give a damn what time it was. We could leave at 12 o'clock midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. But I try to leave where the sun is coming up, and I'll ride it to where the sun is basically going down. So 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm normally in my bed. I'm in my hotel room. I'm going to go get something to eat and come back and get in the bed and chill out. Okay? Again, if you're watching this and this has been helpful, man, please leave a donation via PayPal, fastharleysonly@gmail.com, via PayPal. Hit the super chat button. You can leave anywhere from $1 to whatever. This all helps the channel. It helps me to keep going. Um, okay, what you got? Okay, okay, so that's that. Thanks. Okay. After a highway trip, do you put gas treatment in your bike after every highway ride? Um, Normally, because on this side of the town in California, I mean, in Atlanta, we have 93 octane. California only has the highest they have is 90. I think it's 90 or 91. You will notice a difference in your gas mileage, and you will notice a difference in the way your bike sounds when you ride across when you get to those states where the octane is a little lower. You can keep your nice little octane booster, um, and put it in there every 1,000 miles or something. I normally buy one octane booster, and every 1,000 miles I'll just put whatever it requires for a tank of gas or whatever, and I'm fine. But it won't hurt your bike if you don't do it. It won't hurt gas treatment. It won't hurt. But if you can, then put one. Put you some in there. Also, understand this: your bike is air cooled. So the oil in your bike helps. The oil in your Harley Davidson helps keep your motor cool. So, but with that, when you're running in them hot temperatures and you're running constantly, you're gonna lose oil. Um, every night before you go to bed, when you get up in the morning, check your oil. You most likely you'll be a half a quart to a quart low. What I recommend is this: every time I change my oil, I let the dealership change my oil. But every time until my next oil change, if I'm low, I fill it up with Lucas. Do I have any over there? I think I got a big one. I don't have a small one. Let me show you this right here. I hate to do this because this is a product endorsement, and I'm not even getting paid for this. I need to get paid for this. You see this stuff right here? This shit is the truth. Okay, Lucas oil stabilizer. It goes in your motorcycle. It won't harm it. But they have a small gallon one. I mean a small quart one or whatever. It's a quart. I keep it whenever I take my trips. Before I leave, I buy one. That also goes in that saddlebag that I keep locked. I put one in there. So if I ever get low on oil, instead of using regular oil, or whatever, I fill it up with the Lucas, and that Lucas it stretches out. It's real thick, and it keeps the motor man coated. It keeps all your metal pieces coated. It's some of the best shit in the world for me. So also, when I'm on the road, if I have to change my oil, like for example, I'll go from here to the candy shop. Once I get to the candy shop, Punchy let me change my oil. I'll do 4 quarts of regular oil, 1 quart of Lucas. That's just me because I got to come back home and I'm gonna probably be doing some other stuff. So another thing, if you guys are the kind of guys that use synthetic oil, I do not use synthetic oil. I'm totally against it. I think it's a big hype. I think it's a waste of money. But for whatever reason, if that's your preference, synthetic oil, then use it. But just know this: when you're on the highway, synthetic oil is hard to come by, and you can't mix synthetic with regular oil. So before you get Yonder, if you got your bike filled with synthetic, you got two choices: either keep you a couple of quarts of synthetic with you, or just know that if you need some oil, it's going to be harder for you to find oil because everybody, the little mom and pop stores, the gas stations, the little whatever, they don't sell synthetic oil. Everybody doesn't sell synthetic oil. So it's going to be harder for you to get oil. So just know that, okay? That's why I always run regular. There's nothing wrong with regular oil in my motorcycle. Okay, what else we got? All right, what else we got? After a highway trip, blah, 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 is a whole victory crew. And I love them too, man. Y'all got to know this, man. I listen. And let me say this: I really don't care what motorcycle you ride, man. And I know I talk that shit, that Harley Davidson shit. It's just what I'm on right now, Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson is my shit. I love it. But let me tell you why. A lot of people say, "Still, why Harley? Why Harley? Why Harley? Why Harley? Why Harley?" Back in the day, Harley Davidson is American made. But more importantly, all of my brothers that came home from the war, all of my uncles and all of them, that's how they were able to get jobs because of Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson was a manufacturer, was one of the biggest manufacturers back then, and they allowed our people who came home from the war, or my uncles and great uncles and so forth, that came home from the war, they were able to get jobs at Harley Davidson, building Harley Davidsons, fixing Harley Davidsons, the whole 9 yards. So it was an American-made company. It was an American-made bike with an American-made company that gave it put America to work. So that's one of the reasons. I know it might sound silly or whatever, but all it is, and plus, nothing sounds like a Harley Davidson. Nothing. They done came close. The Victory done came close. The V-Rod done came. I mean, what's the other bike? The Indian. All of them come close, but don't nothing sound like that HD, baby. You feel me? So, but I love everybody, man. All of my Vic riders. Shout out to you, my man Mojo. He started a Vic clothing line. If you ever get a chance to look him up, Mojo, Mojo. He has a Vic clothing line off the chain. So that's my man, man. Um, okay, so no, but anyway, shout out to all my victory riders, man. From your boy Big Cell, I love you. Trust me. I got you, Rodney. Sorry, why them black people got the Social Security benefits? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know whatever that is. Throwback. That was funny as hell when Hot Boy put that regular in his. Yes, sir. Remember that? I tried to do sun up to sundown and bed down by dark. I'm telling you, it's a lot safer. What are alligators? Okay, alligators are the tires that peel off of the 18 wheelers. A lot of the some of not. I'm sorry. Some of the 18 wheelers use retread tires. So it's actually the retread that comes off of the tire while they're riding. And we call it alligators because it just lays in the middle of the street and it's waiting on you before it jumps up and attack you. Because 9 times out of 10, what happens with alligator is it'll be in front of you, a car hit it, and it'll jump up like it's coming at you, and it causes you to wreck. I don't know if you guys remember the video I did where Queen hit one and went flicks clean up in the air and came down and she was able to manage it, but I thought that was it for Queen. I thought that day I really thought it would have been a real horrible, if possible, her not being here accident because she ran over a nice sized alligator. So we call them alligators just to give them a name, but it's actually road trash or whatever. But it's the rubber, that big old rubber piece that comes off of some of the semis that use retread tires or whatever, and it just lays in the road waiting on you like an alligator. You know how an alligator just be laying there and you thinking they finna bother you, and you get close to it and they bite you. Well, that's why we call them alligators. All right, is that good enough? Blowout 18-wheeler tires, yeah, truck treads, the rubber, okay, okay. Seems like the formula would vary according to how many miles you ride per day. Someone that doesn't ride long enough that day won't have enough leftover money to get a hotel. What's the minimum amount? Yes, you would because you still got the 250. So let's just say you started your day off with 250 and you only ride 1,000 miles instead of 1,500 miles. Okay, so you still gonna have whatever you didn't use from the 250 plus the change from whatever you did use. It's still the same thing. At the end of the day, the formula is still the same thing. I don't give a damn if you go 300 miles. Well, then that means you got more money that you didn't spend out of the 250 to get a hotel room. The formula works uncontested. If you go 1,500 miles, 10,000 miles, I don't give a damn what you do. The formula works. It's uncontested, I promise you. Just try it. Whether you go 300 miles or whether you go 10,000 miles. Like I said, just take however many miles your trip is, round trip, up and back now. Don't forget to do, so if it's 1,700 miles that way, then it's going to be 1,700 miles this way. Or if you're going 1,700 miles that way and you're going to take a different route to come home, it's 2,400 miles. You add both of those together, divide them by 150 times 25. That's how much it's going to take for you to do your trip. I promise you. And that's your hotel. Now, I ain't talking about, this is what I'm saying. Now, that's just on the road. We're not talking about when you get to your destination and you're at the anniversary party, and we're not talking about the days that you're not on the road. We're talking about while you're on the road to get to your destination. The formula works. While you're on the road to get to your destination and back, we're talking about road time only. We're not talking about the time that you're using to party in or the time that you're using to do whatever. Okay? Shredded tires is hell for review. What message is that? Okay. What we got? I'm not sure what Gaddafi got so much stuff going on. I tried to call him the other day too, so I need to call him again. What about Harleys with motorwork gas mileage getting young? Now that's another thing. If you got motorwork, then you need to know what your bike gets. One of the things I do, man, when I take people on a trip, and I know this is a little longer than what I wanted it to be. I didn't want to be on here this long. But one of the things I try to do is I try to find out everybody, if you're going to ride with me a week before, 2 weeks before, whatever, I actually want to see you on your motorcycle. If you're out of state, then it is what it is. But I'm asking enough questions. If you got a motorwork, let me tell you guys something. What you need to do, everybody that's on here right now, if you've never run out of gas on your motorcycle, then you need to run out of gas. You really need to find out how many miles that you can actually get. You need to know, once that light come on, how many miles can you actually get on your motorcycle. And all you do is just get you a gallon gas can, put it in your saddlebag, and just ride. When the light come on, just keep riding. Just ride 15 and ride your whatever. Get on the freeway, ride the regular the speed limit, do whatever you're gonna do. And when you run out of gas, just document how many miles did you get when that light came on, because you need to know that. You need to know what it feels like to run out of gas on your motorcycle. You need to know how your motorcycle transition when the gas get real low. You need to know, you need to know exactly like where the line is. Like, some gas lines, it might be right here and that's empty, or it might have to go past the empty to be all the way empty. You need to know that. You need to know where that is on your motorcycle so that you don't ever panic. But you need to know, okay, well, it say empty, but shit, I got about 22 more miles. You feel what I'm saying? Because the most important thing on the highway is to be mentally comfortable. Mentally. Getting yonder is a mental thing. It don't have nothing to do with no physicalness, even though you want to be in the best shape possible. It don't got nothing to do with the motorcycle. Everything about getting yonder is mental. You have to know how to talk to yourself. You have to know how to answer yourself. You have to know how to be aware and stay focused. When I'm getting yonder, you don't hear no music. If I do turn on my music, it may be for about 30, 35 minutes, and then I cut my radio off and I'm focused on yonder. I'm focused on, because all it takes is a split second of not paying attention and your whole trip can be over with. You feel what I'm saying? So that's that. Okay. You can mix Lucas. What up, Seth? You can mix Lucas with synthetic oil. They have a synthetic Lucas blend. Again, I don't recommend synthetic if you're going to get yonder, but Lucas does have a synthetic blend. So find the synthetic Lucas. Um, I gave him. Okay, that's CVO, ATL Hot Wheels CVO showed it in, huh? You CVO showed it in, huh? Oh, that's Screaming Eagle, huh? So that's the answer for the motor work. I hope I answered that. You can mix Lucas. Yes, I hope I answered that. The cheap ass truck. Oh, okay. Okay, here goes somebody else, man. How do these people get on my channel, man? Where the fuck do they come from? This shit is crazy, man. Damn. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, that part right there, man. Yeah, she was definitely prayed up. You got to put that formula in writing. Listen, man, it's simple. Miles divided by 150 times 25. Total amount of miles divided by 150 times 25. That will get you to and from anywhere you're trying to go. I promise you. And you probably get home with some change left over. Appreciate the explanation, Sel. I'm planning a trip to Phoenix this year. We're going to have a ball in Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona, AZ Soul Brothers, the end of March. It is going down. They got the track. It's going to be plenty of racing. But more importantly, that is just a fun run. If you've never been anywhere on the West Coast, that's exactly where you want to go. It is a fun run. I promise you. I promise you. Say, man, y'all ain't hitting that super chat button, man. Hit that super chat button. Okay. Multiply it by 35 or 40 if you want premium hotel. Hey, listen, man. If you're on vacation, now we ain't talking about on vacation. We talking about getting yonder. Now, if you're on vacation, then you need to have whatever amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. And I can attest to this. I rode on a trip with some of the biggest ballers that Rare Breed has ever produced. My man Mo Measy, Bald Head, Snow, Sinbad, and of course, Highway Smiley. You hear me? When I tell you them niggas got enough money when they write a check, the bank bounce, yeah, I was with them. And I absolutely understand my place and my position. Thank you. Who was that? Boss Huey, thank you, sir. Trust me, thank you. I understand my position. I was one of the brokest Negroes on that trip. And they took care of me. I'm talking about we stayed at the Trump Towers before he was the president. I'm talking about the room was like $350 a night. You hear me? Your boy got his $20. I'm pitching in. All I got is $20 to $23. If that is not enough, I'll sleep on my motorcycle. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about sale talking about, let's go to the Holiday Inn Express. Let's go to the Marriott. What about the Marriott? Let's go to the Marriott. That's where I'm going. Let's go to the Marriott for the 42. Yeah. But say I can't sleep in rooms like that. Well, player, do what you do. I'm around the corner at the Marriott. What time is we meeting up? You know what I'm talking about? Because I ain't got it. I ain't got no 100 plus 89, none of that for nobody. I'm just not going to be able to do it. You know what I'm talking about? So if that's what we're going, if you're riding with me and you say, hey, Sel, I'm stopping at all the premium hotel. Well, here, check it out, brother. You're guaranteed $20 to $23 from me. I don't even need to sleep in the bed. I can sleep in the bathtub. Give me a pillow and the extra blanket that's in the closet, and I'm in the tub. Trust me, I'm good. I slept when we was at the Trump Towers. I slept in a corner on the floor next to the window, and ain't got no problem with it. I done slept at rest stops and truck stops before, so if it's some carpet, that's even better, man. You know what I'm talking about? So that's me. I'm not going out like that. I'm not on vacation. You know what I'm talking about? Who was that right there? ATL Hot Wheels, man. I appreciate that 5, man. My boy Boss Huey, that 2. I appreciate you, boss. I'm just telling you, man, that's how your boy Sale get out. I'm just not gonna be able to do it, man. So if you're on vacation, please let me know, cause I ain't on vacation, man. What we got? What we got, man? Let's see. I don't even look at the gas. Okay, where we at? Multiply. Appreciate it, man. Okay, okay. Your former. Trust me, it does work. I don't even look at the gas gauge. I look at the reserve numbers. I don't know what that means. Dirty Broke, what you mean by you look at the reserve numbers? That's a damn good idea, still running out of gas. I almost ran out in Pennsylvania. Trust me, you gotta run out of gas to know what your bike gonna do. You gotta know what running out of gas look like. How do you know? I mean, your thing might say like my shit is sitting on E, but that ain't empty for me. I know what empty is for me. Mine should go a little bit past the E. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta know those things. I mean, trust me, they help. Okay? So run out of town, prepare yourself to run out of gas on purpose. Okay? Um, I drive trucks. The company have fuel solutions. Don't work. That truck will have to be jumped. Okay, I don't know about. I ain't when everything I'm telling you is for a motorcycle. I'm not telling you nothing for a car. I don't know anything about a car. Okay, there it is. There, Jamaica C. Bye bye. Love you, sis. I don't see the super chat button on my page. Where do I locate it? It should be right next to where you left that comment at, Slow Rider. My trips are planned for 2008, but 2019 I will ride with you to Soul. Let's get it. I got a couple of people going with me to Soul Brothers this year, actually. So hit me up, man. Sweet Cell teach you how to ground pound on it. But I'm telling you, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, there it is, there, man. At the president, I'm with. Hey, if I can get in for my 20 Turner, I'm with you, man. If I can get in for the dub, I'm in the presidential suite in the corner, man. I ain't got no problem with it, man. For real. He got to get some Yonda without getting divorced. That part, hey, that part right there. You ain't got to tear the whole house down and take everything with you. Are you packing the bike with water and snacks, or you just stopping? One thing about me, I don't really eat a lot when I'm on the road. I try my best not to eat a whole lot because it makes you sleepy. Yes, sis? Oh, I try my best not to eat a whole lot because it makes you sleepy. For me, I do trail mix and granola bars and stuff like that. That's most of the time what I eat. When I do drink, I drink vitamin water. I like the vitamin water because it's the water plus the vitamins that you need to stay hydrated. Also, when you guys on that road getting yonder, make sure you got on a long sleeve shirt. That's important. The reason why I don't care how hot it is, you wear a long sleeve shirt. The reason why is because when you're riding, that wind is pulling the moisture out of your body. That's gonna make you tired. That wind pulling the moisture out your body, that's gonna make you tired. It's gonna dehydrate you. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna want to drink. You're gonna stop. But as long as you got a long sleeve shirt on, that keeps your body. It allows your body to sweat. That sweat keeps you cool and it keeps you hydrated the whole 9 yards. So that's why you wear long. Even if it's wet, that's still the wind blowing up against the wet shirt that's keeping your body cooler. All right, that's why you wear a long sleeve shirt. All right, came when I'm riding HD. If it ain't soon, kill myself. That part right there, JP. So that's water and snacks. But I do keep maybe a vitamin water, and I keep a bag out. Like I'll make me a bag of trail mix, like a big, gallon Ziploc bag of trail mix, and I'll just eat on that during the day till we bed down. Because also the more you eat, the more you got to stop and take a shit and all that other shit. So I don't do all of that. Talking about the mile left to empty number. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, 30. Mine's come on at 30. Out of that 30, I can get a solid 15. It'll say 30, but I can only get about 15 miles out of that. Okay. Thank you, C. Tart. Can you please jump on the NBR committee because they last two? Listen, man. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this. The power of how we motorcycle is in our hands. We have to start making people respect what it is that we want and how we motorcycle. I've argued with the NBR. Thank you. Who was that? Marcus, I love you, brother. Thank you for the $5. or argue with the NBR. I fought with the NBR to add some youth to there because times have changed. You can't keep taking us to the same catfish ponds. We ain't got catfish pond motorcycles. You feel what I'm saying? So that just is what it is. But you got to get with the committees, man, and pick a better spot. This year's in Chicago. They had a way better racetrack. They chose the one they did. It is what it is. I might be there, I might not. I don't know. Long sleeve white t-shirts going through the desert. I don't. You ain't got. I'm just long sleeve. Period. White tee is up to you. What color it is up to you. Um, yes, Lord, I got burned up like yeah. Not to mention you will get the sunburn if you don't have a long sleeve shirt on. For those who have never rode across the desert, stay hydrated. It's hot in Arizona in March. Normal temperatures in March is 90 degrees. Let me tell you something, Mike. Anytime, and I've seen this, I'm not telling you no mother, I'm telling you honest to God factuals. I've seen this shit for myself. It was so hot in Arizona one time that we was at a rest stop and we saw a goddamn lizard with a stick in his mouth. What the fuck the lizard got the stick for? Well, he was smarter than us. The lizard had the stick. He would run so far, set the stick down, jump on top of the stick to cool his feet off. You know what I'm saying? After his feet get cool, he picked the stick up, run some more, stop, set the stick down. It took that lizard about damn near 30 minutes to cross the street, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's how hot the ground was, man. You know what I'm talking about? I seen it, man. I ain't telling you no lie, man. I'm telling you some real shit, man. Hear what I'm telling you. Michael C, man, thank you, man, for the $5, man. Have you did a bit on Yonda on the budget? Have you ever did that? Yeah, for sure. I talk all the time. I've always left. I've left several times going all the way to California and back with just $1,000, and that's all I had besides my emergency money. I'm just telling you some real shit, man. I seen the lizard, man. That's how hot it was, man. The lizard had a stick in his mouth. He runs so far, set the stick down, jump on top of the stick, look around, cool off. You feel what I'm saying? Let his feet cool off, pick the stick back up, run some more, stop. Like I said, it took the lizard about 30 minutes, man, to get across the street, man. I seen it. I ain't telling you no lie, man. Sales should through the by yonder roundup where you ride state to state for as long as you can. Hang on. What'd you say? I'm not sure what that said. Turner, I'm not sure what you said on that one, Turner. Leg cramps on a bike is no joke. No. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Okay? Hit your trip clicker over to the R. That number will adjust depending on how hard you're riding. It'll let you know how far you can go in your tank. Yes, sir. If you got the newer Harleys, it does let you know once you fill up how many miles you got to the tank. It's not at all that accurate, but it will let you know. Can you do a Donald Trump? No, I can't. What the fuck is this doing a Donald? Yeah, I could do one. Fuck Trump. That part. Yeah, anybody got a problem with it? Oh well. Again, Michael C. Michael C. Love you, sir. AZ in March is even hot. Soul Brother weekend. Soul Brothers, I don't know, because the last time we went in March, it wasn't that hot. It didn't get hot till we got ready to leave, but this one might be hot. How much did you take for emergency money? Now, let me show you. This is me. Okay. Let me show you what has to happen. Let me show you how this thing works. In case of an emergency, I got a credit card with $1,000. Okay, that's what I take for an emergency, $1,000. The worst that can happen to Sale when he on the road is this. Let's just say I'm on the road and I'm in the middle of nowhere, my bike break down. One of the things I tell you guys to have, and I didn't bring mine with me, damn it, I ain't got my wallet, is a AAA card. Okay, that AAA Premier Motorcycle Coverage. You need that. That's 400 miles of tow. So no matter where you at, you should be within 400 miles of a Harley Davidson dealership. So for whatever reason, I break down. Okay, my bike is done. I'm done. The trip is over with for the most part. I get it to the dealership. I'm under warranty, so they gotta fix it. The worst that can happen is they say, "Hey man, it's gonna be about 2 weeks to your bike." All you gotta do at that point is get me to a bus stop, a bus station, a train station, or an airport if that's feasible, and I'm gonna fly my ass home. Once they fix the motorcycle, the worst that can happen is that I gotta pay the money to either get it towed back home, or I fly back in, or ride back in, and ride it back home, or put it on a Harley Davidson transport and let it take 2 weeks to get back home. But that's an emergency for me. The worst that can happen is I get the bike to the dealership, I take my ass to the local bus station, and I bring my ass on home. It's just that simple. Now we're not talking about if an accident or something like that happened, but I'm saying I'm on the road by myself, my bike break down, AAA, give me to where I'm going. I gotta wait 2 or 3 hours. I'm not tripping at 4 hours, whatever. Get my bike to the closest Harley Davidson dealership. Even if they close, get a room for that night. Get up the next morning. Hey, we can't. It's gonna be about 2 weeks. The part we leave, we don't have it. I tell you what, player. Ain't no need me spending no every day, 2 weeks in a hotel room, even if I'm paying $50. I tell you what, I'll be back in 2 weeks or ship the bike home. Can you get me to the closest bus station? Most Harley Davidson dealerships do that. Get me to the closest Greyhound. CC Tart, I love you, baby. Thank you. Take my ass to the Greyhound, catch the bus home. I'm straight, I'm good. Bike is ready. Okay, I'll be back to pick it up. I can catch the Greyhound back to their state, back to the thing, either ride it home or finish my trip. That's an emergency. So you don't need no whole lot of money again for that. But that's just me. Let me see. Can you do a Yonda on a hard? You could do a Yonda on if it's a 120R. They say you can. I don't know. I've never done one, but you should be able to. Cell has made a whole lot of people that are regular 9 to 5 guys realize they can be in a Hardy game. I'm telling you. What up with it, Dan? AAA Premier Package, gotta have it. My brother, they don't offer that AAA service for motorcycles in the Northeast. So how would you get? What you mean they don't offer it? They don't offer for your AAA in the Northeast. Don't offer motorcycle coverage. I've never heard of that. That's new for me. But just ask for motorcycle. I mean, every AAA I know, you can get motorcycle added, motorcycle towing and all that shit added to your AAA. If they don't have it, I'm sorry, but at least have you some type of towing service to get you off the side of the road. Check your insurance. They might have roadside assistance. They have that too, which is normally garbage, but they have it. What about the Gold Wing riders? It's the same thing. I think Gold Wing riders, y'all get like what 750 miles to the tank. You feel what I'm saying? Because what a Gold Wing got about 19-gallon tank, 22-gallon tank. I saw a Gold Wing go from here to California, and it went from Atlanta to California back to Texas on one tank gas. You feel what I'm saying? But when he was at the gas station, it took about $130 to fill that bitch up. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I think about the Gold Wing. You big tank having ass motherfuckers. I don't give a damn about no Gold Wing. Ride your Gold Wing. I'm just playing. Much love to the Gold Wing, man. Much love to the Gold Wing. Again, I've never rode one, so I don't know, but I know they get pretty good gas mileage. I know they do their thing. I have rode one before, just to test ride one, so it did its thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Verizon has roadside assistance. Somebody need to check that out. I got Verizon. I need to check that out as well too. Um, oh, you know what? If you are a member of the AMA, American Motorcycle Association, they got free roadside service. That only costs you what the AMA costs like 55, $65 a year. Check out the AMA, American Motorcycle Association. I am a member of the AMA as well. Yes, I am a member of the AMA. You feel what I'm saying? So check that out. Join the AMA. Their card comes with free roadside service. Yeah. So, but that's what it is, man. I love you guys. I've been on here long enough, man. You guys have been awesome tonight, man. Sell love Gold Wing. Sell remember your man with the insane takeoff on the Gold Wing. Oh yeah, he killed me. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick since he brought it up. Real quick. Uh, uh, First got my Harley Davidson. This was the one I got from the candy shop. My first one, beautiful. This was beautiful one. Okay, got my Harley Davidson. I'm back in town. I'm back in Atlanta. I rode it all the way from California. So I'm in town. I'm on the freeway. I'm chicken hawking. We call chicken hawking is when you see another motorcycle in front of you. You're gonna do everything you can to catch him and make sure he see you and then you pass him. So this just happened to be a Gold Wing. Oh, cool little brother that was on the Gold Wing. He had the microwave up front, the coffee cup. He had the microwave, the refrigerator. I think he was warming up a hamburger. He went in the refrigerator to get the mayonnaise, and he had his little coffee cup. You know what I'm saying? The Gold Wing got all that shit on there. Got a full kitchen on there. So he was doing his little thing. I pulled up on him. I seen him up ahead. I caught him. You know what I'm saying? Doing this. I revved up on him. Pulled up on the side. Run, man. You better check this out, boy. I'm on my heart. I'm doing my thing. I'm killing you. The man, the OG, looked at me, man. Head nodded. Okay, youngster. I see you doing your thing, man. I see you doing your thing. Okay, so I looked at it. Man, the OG told me, hey, man, gave me the little deuce, like, man, go on and go, man. Man, I took off. Bah! Man, that nigga on that Gold Wing came past me like I was standing still, man. And then hit the little punk ass horn, doo-doo, doo-doo. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that nigga ran off on me, man. So when I finally got to where I was going, I told Snipes, no, man, he said, man, what is you fucking with a Gold Wing for? You don't know no better? I said, no. He said, you better leave them Gold Wings alone. I ain't never fucked with a Gold Wing since, man. They the truth. So that's my Gold Wing story. I got my ass whooped. My first race got my ass whooped by Gold Wing. Yeah, they do their thing, man. Hey, man. I'm telling you, man, the Gold Wing got the whole bed, got the 2-bed. Depending on what you got, a 2-bedroom with the full kitchen. Them Gold Wings ain't no joke, man. They ain't lucky. They ain't no joke, man. They will leave your ass, and them gold wings is the truth, man. So, anyway, I love y'all, man. That's my time, man. Again, thank y'all for spending this time with me. Check this out, man. February 24th, Chronicle Harley Davidson. I'm there in the building. See you guys there. We'll be giving away a brand new Harley Davidson motorcycle. It's going down. Check the page. Go over some of the videos. See what I got going on. Um, Again, shout out to everybody, man, that's getting ready, to get on that highway. Be safe. Don't forget that number one question, be safe. Don't forget, you guys can call me for anything, man. Everybody that sent me some money today, I love you. I appreciate you. We're getting closer to our goal. I promise you that. But anything you guys need to know, 424-242-2355. That's the FHO number. Call it. I will answer it. Thanks, big bro. We're going to go at the Quantico event. That's part right there, man. So, if that's what you say we're doing, then that's what we're doing. So anyway, I love you guys. But the main thing, man, is this, man. Ride your motorcycle, have a good time, and plan your trips, man. Get out there and see the world. I never would have thought that I would be some of the places that I've been to in my life, man, had it not been for my motorcycle. I've met some excellent people because of motorcycling. I've had some ups and I've had some downs, but I've had way more ups than downs on my motorcycle, man. So that's what it is for me, man. I've been on here long. This video is super long. I love you guys for staying there and being there, being on video this long. But I thank you guys. I love you. Thank you for all the donations. If you couldn't donate through that way, don't forget you got the PayPal account. Fast Heart is only at gmail.com via PayPal, and I'll get it. The money is being put to good use. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. And stay tuned for the new changes that we're doing on the station, man. We got some new changes. I've had some hell of a conversation today. We're going to go on a different route, all right? I will. Should keep them coming. I promise you. Big Sale, make sure you hit the Sugar Baby. Her birthday just passed. I got that already. Sugar Baby I already know. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. That's my love. If you're in Chicago, man, look up Sugar Babies. She has a hell of a club, man. I watched her club start off from what it was to what it is now. She's doing her thing. So happy birthday to Sugar Baby. I love you. You already know, man. And that's real. This ain't no bullshit love. They ain't got nothing to do with no colors. Your boy love you, man. I'm there for you, all right? All right, man. I love y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. It's your boy, Big FHOH, and I see. And don't forget, love yourself enough so you can love me. Keep some respect on the throttle. And I'm